What's good, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk. Thanks for tuning in. Take a quick moment, sub to the channel, and hit the bell. Daily videos, all different topics. But check it out, man. We're talking about the game, and I'm sure you guys have seen, this whole situation, this beef him and his brother have had back and forth over the years is all, back out in the headlines and everything. And it's just, this Born to Rap album, Game said this is it. He's retiring. And this is how you want to go out? This is how Game's going to go out in the rap game? I don't know about this, you know what I mean? These dudes, as I said, this is family stuff. And it's just kind of strange to me. You know what I mean? You guys let me know what you think in the comments to put this out there publicly. You know what I mean? Like I said, these dudes have had an issue since way back when Game first came out into the rap game. And, on this new song, Hug the Block on Born to Rap, he goes in just shitting on his brother. And I don't know, man, and then since then Big Faces came out. I'm sure you guys, I'm not gonna, you'll see the Instagram posts on the screen and everything, but I'm not gonna, sit here and read them all. But basically, Big Face is just kind of saying, man, you're a hater. We got into this thing together. I helped you out getting in the rap game. And, they started repossessing things. And I seen we had a disagreement. I thought maybe we could talk it out. You know what I mean? And then Game brings up their father's funeral. And Fase speaks about that too. Basically saying, you broke our father's heart. You talked about him in the media, very negatively. Game has said many times, I've seen him on interviews, I've seen him on Howard Stern show, speaking about his father, saying he was a pervert, and basically he was a bum, homeless on the streets. He couldn't really give him anything, and I don't know, man, you know what I mean? And then for him to bring that out there along with their issues and speak on, that's just family stuff, man. That stuff should be kept private, you know what I mean? And then Big Face came out and said that Game paid for the funeral, but there was no reception. Their father still doesn't have a headstone. And he said he went up there and gave a speech that was just fake, you know what I mean? Talking about their relationship and everything like that. I don't know, man. Big Face is just what's wrong with this dude? You know what I mean? I thought these guys had kind of aired their differences out, and I'm not saying I thought that they were the best of friends, but we seen them on that City of Compton or whatever it was called, that show that came out a year or two ago, that little mini series. And then Big Face was in the 100 video as well, so I thought they had worked it out. But I don't know, Game just comes out of nowhere and does this. That's what I'm saying, man. The label that people have put on the game as being bipolar, I believe 50 Cent was the one who started that. I gotta say, I think it's true, man. I don't know, man. This is how you want to go out in the rap game, airing out family, old family problems and getting real personal, you know what I'm saying, on your album. All this stuff we're seeing with Nipsey Hussle, all this, I got other videos about that. I feel that it's weird as hell. I don't care what no one says, you know what I'm saying? They had a relationship, they was cool or whatever, but all this that the Game's doing is just way extra. I've said that numerous times. And then something else that Game said in that Hug the Block song was, he kind of says that Big Face, insinuates that Big Face kind of started the problems with 50 Cent. And that's corny as hell now, because you probably seen him and Fifth have made up, and then he's on interviews recently speaking about how him and Fifth is cool and is G-Unit to the death of him. And now he's gonna put that on Big Face. I don't know, man. This is just bozo-ish to me, man. This is how he's gonna end his time in the rap game. This is how he's gonna go out. You know what I mean? And then just speaking on the album, it's alright, but it's alright is about it. It's heavy on the samples. That D'Angelo Devil's Pie joint, he sampled it and even used the same chorus. He's got a Nas track on there, the Biggie joint. I don't know, man. It's just Game constantly got criticized for the name drop. Oh, this is my man. I'm with Jim Jones. I'm with oh, and name dropping athletes, and don't get me wrong, that's dope sometime in music, but when you rely too heavily on it, it's not a good look. I don't know, man. I just think this is corny. This is how he's gonna end his rap career. Y'all let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. We seen though from the rip, Big Face 100 had a lot to do with the game. You know what I mean? His whole career. You know what I'm saying? It's no secret. It's come out that Game wasn't always from their hood. Big Face was really the one who was. And when Game got a buzz going in the street, which from what I understand, Big Face played a hand in that as well. You know what I mean? Him and JT, the bigger figure. And then, after they fell off and Game was talking greasy, Face went around, to people, reputable people who really know them. And everyone just kind of painted this picture that the documentary was, Big Face painting, as they said, the backdrop for the game. Because in this rap game, image is everything. Image, the story you got is everything. And Big Face was the one who backed that. You know what I mean? And then the game, cut him off and shitted on him. And I was listening to a video. There's like 3 posts up too, y'all. Like Big Face just dropped another post on this, speaking on this. Like, wow, corny, man. Wow, not Big Face, the game. Wow, corny to just air out family issues like this, I think. You know what I mean? And like I said, he was always saying all that greasy stuff about their father. I don't want to speak too much about that because, like I said, that's their family business and that man's deceased. But he used to say wild stuff about him. Big Face ain't lying. He said you outed him publicly in the media many times, and he did. And then you start seeing Game and him together, and you're like, whoa, like what's up with that? Now everything's all good. You didn't say just all this wild stuff about him. Like, I don't know, man. Everything that people have been saying about the Game for years, I just kind of feel like it's true, man. Bipolar, erratic, jumping around, doing different things. I'm like this, now I'm like this. You know what I mean? We seen it with the 50 Cent feud all the times over the years. Dissing the hell out of Fifth, then he wants to broker a peace deal. Then dissing him again, then brokers a peace deal. Now we finally got it to where they're all right. And, he's doing interviews. Man, me and Fifth, like, just going in, talking about how tight him and Fifth are. And it's just wild, corny, man. Like, this is the way Game is wrapping up his rap career. Talking about family business and trying to latch on to Nipsey Hussle's memory. It's corny. Y'all let me know what you guys think in the comments. But anyways, he also said something. I heard JT, was it Jordan Tower News? He was speaking on this in a video I seen. And he said something about, back when it was Black Wall Street Records, Big Face. And then he, they split off or whatever. And then he said, now it's Prolific Records. Slow 5 other record labels or whatever you want to call it, or movements. It was Black Wall Street, and Big Face and JT and JT the bigger figure said Game bit that from them. Then later on we seen it was called Money Gang, which when him and Compton Menace left and they had their issues, he said Game bit that from his Money Hogs gang. Then it was Firm or Rolex Records, and Rolex sued him and said you can't use Rolex names. So then it was the Firm, you know what I'm saying, Firm Records or something like that. Then that didn't last. Next thing you know is Blood Money, when he put out that Year of the Wolf album or whatever. And then now it's Prolific Records. I mean, doesn't that just show you right there how bipolar, dude is? Like, you're behind all these different movements and it just keeps changing. I mean, I don't know, man. Just wild corny. Good rapper. Game's good rapper. He's got skills, but the things he's done, you know what I'm saying, in the rap game, like I said, that whole bipolar tag people put on him, I feel like he earned it, right? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But I'm gonna close this video out. But basically, what I'm saying here isn't something, people kind of have alluded to already before me. Nipsey Hussle kind of was everything the game could have been and maybe should have been. You know what I mean? Game came on at a time when the West Coast, you know, like he kept saying, I'm putting the West Coast on my back. I gave the West Coast mouth to mouth. I revived them. I brought them back from the dead. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Since then, we've seen a lot of bad fallings out with people. You know what I'm saying? His relationships within the game, people don't really seem to have a lot of good things to say about him. You know what I mean? He didn't put others on and things like that. And then Nipsey Hussle, all the different, you know, everyone who rocked with him, as we've seen, all these dudes from All Money In recently speaking out, they all got major love for Nip. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to let anyone disrespect his legacy, you know, the movement, and just we know all the other things Nip was doing. You know what I mean? It's like night and day, the game in Nip, and that's what it is. And also, last thing I'm gonna say before I close this out, Big Face 100, as I said, you know, word's always been he had a lot to do with, you know, the game obviously painting that image for him and making him look real official and everything like that, which was major, man. That was a major part of the documentary and the game's come up, with no question. But also kind of acting as the game's manager. You know what I'm saying? Big Face's connections and people he knew went a long way in the game's career. You know, a lot of people, reputable people, have came out and said that as well. And I just want to point out that after the game, Big Face had something to do with Glasses Malone. You know, he was I believe he was acting as like manager with him. You know, and, you know, we seen what happened with Glasses Malone. He's had a pretty successful career. You know, he's went on to accomplish, you know, much in hip hop. And Bishop Lamont was another artist that worked with Big Face. And, you know, he rocked with him and helped him get on. Now, a lot of people might not know who Bishop Lamont is. He's kind of faded away over the years, but he had an Aftermath deal also. You know, things just, you know, he's been more on the underground level. It didn't flourish for him, you know, when he got to the majors. But still, Big Face obviously knows talent, and, you know, he's got connections to help get people on and things like that. And, you know, with the game, as Big Face is kind of coming out and saying, I don't know if it was jealousy or what, but look what's going on now all these years later. And the game brings this mess all back out. Wow, corny. This is how the game's going out in hip hop. This is how he's ending that career. So that's all I got, guys. Get in the comments. As I said, if you're new to my channel, always want to hear what everyone's got to say. So tap in. Let's talk about this. What do you guys think about this with the game? Thanks for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Daily videos, all different topics. I do much more than just hip hop stuff. Sports, news, all kinds of things. So thanks for watching. Sub to the channel. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Peace.